Welcome to Willis Elevators and welcome back to another trip report video. As you can see, here I'm currently arriving at Monterrey International Airport's Terminal C. And in today's video, we will be flying on Viva's rented Airbus A320 aircraft operated by Avion Express Malta to Oaxaca. For some of you may be wondering what's Avion Express Malta. Avion Express Malta is an aircraft leasing company that was established in 2005 and is focused on the ACMI wet leasing and charter services that leases the A320. VivaAerobus has rented 13 of those planes 2 years back in October of 2023 to focus on the current Pratt Whitney engine problems on their A320neo. Despite these issues, the wet lease allows the airline to maintain flights on the key routes. However, it's my first time flying on the Avion Express plane. We have got past the TSA and here are heading to gate 24. And there's our aircraft arriving from Mexico City, which is registered 9 Hotel-Sierra Whiskey Golf that was first delivered 14 years ago in June of 2011 to Wizz Air, then 2 years ago to Avion Express Malta, and then a year later in March 2024 to VivaAerobus. The time for this flight will be 1 hour and 50 minutes and we will be flying over the altitude of 33,000 feet and the flight number is 4072. This is also one of the 13 leased Avion Express planes that the airline has. And as you can see, the plane doesn't have the paint scheme on the tail and it simply comes with the VivaAerobus logo on the front. And without any further delays, here are now boarding gate 24 in the remote boarding position and we're about to get on the plane. As you onboard the A320, you are greeted with the former Wizz Air interior. This plane has 180 economy class seats with a pitch of 30 to 32 and width of 18. I'm seated today at seat 10F. And here's a perfect view outside. Here's the tray table, which it does not pull back and it doesn't have a cup holder. And here's the safety card, which shows all of these safety instructions. And up there are the overhead controls. Here I have not much of a legroom. And with all that out of the way, here we're now pushing back from Terminal C as Charlie, gate 24, and listen to the motor start up.
Cabin crew and doors and cross check. Demo position. Estimados pasajeros, a nombre de Viva, el comandante y la tripulación de cabina, queremos darle la bienvenida a bordo de Airbus A320 con destino a Oaxaca. La duración estimada de vuelo será de 1 hora con 45 minutos. Como la seguridad es nuestra principal prioridad, rogamos que no haga uso de sus auriculares y presten toda su atención mientras la tripulación de cabina realiza la demostración de seguridad a bordo de este avión. La tarjeta de seguridad se encuentra en el bolsillo delantero de su asiento. Por favor, léala detenidamente ya que contiene información importante relativa a su seguridad. Su cinturón de seguridad se abrocha, ajusta y desabrocha como le estamos mostrando. En este avión hay 8 salidas de emergencia, todas ellas señalizadas con el cartel Exit Salidas. 2 puertas en la parte delantera de la cabina, 4 ventanillas de emergencia sobre las alas y 2 puertas en la parte trasera. En caso de emergencia, guías luminosas situadas sobre el suelo a lo largo del pasillo se iluminarán y les ayudarán a encontrar la salida. Por favor, localice la salida más cercana teniendo en cuenta que puede estar detrás de ustedes. En caso de fallo en el suministro de aire, cargarán automáticamente las máscaras de los compartimentos situados sobre sus asientos. Permanezcan sentados y tiren de la máscara hacia ustedes para iniciar el flujo de oxígeno. Coloque la máscara sobre su nariz y boca y respire normalmente. Aunque la bolsa de plástico no se inflase, el oxígeno está fluyendo. Ajuste su máscara usando la cinta elástica. Coloque su máscara antes de ayudar a otros pasajeros. En caso de aterrizaje de emergencia en el agua, los chalecos salvavidas se encuentran situados en los bolsillos bajo sus asientos. Si la tripulación de cabina se lo indica, retírelo de su envoltorio e introduzca la cabeza por la abertura. Pase la cinta alrededor de su cintura y abróchela como la tripulación de cabina les está mostrando. Ajuste la cinta tirando su extremo hacia un lado. El chaleco se infla tirando la placa roja hacia abajo. También puede inflarse soplando a través de la válvula lateral. El chaleco salvavidas solamente debe inflarse fuera del avión. Ahora, por favor, correctamente abrochado. Asegúrese también de que su teléfono celular esté en modo avión o totalmente apagado si esto no fuese posible. Los computadores portátiles y demás dispositivos de mayor tamaño.
Okay, so here are now taxiing to runway 30 and we will be taking off shortly. here we made it on runway 30. And so kick back, relax, and enjoy the takeoff. As we are taking off, you are getting a fantastic view of the city of Monterrey, and right there's the mountain Mitras.
en los compartimentos superiores, ya que el equipaje podría explotarse y causarles alguna lesión. Ahora relájese y disfrute del vuelo.
As we are exiting Monterrey, we are flying over Santiago now. As I forgot to mention is that each rented Avion Express planes has different interiors. So anyways, we have begun our takeoff from Monterrey and we are reaching our initial altitude of 33,000 feet. Unfortunately, the Viva Play network doesn't work on Avion Express flights, which I wish I'd like to show you all, but it doesn't work. On Avion Express flights, you get between the Viva crew and the foreign crew members on board, although these planes are slowly phasing out as some of the A320neo engine problems are being resolved. So instead, let's take a look at the in-flight magazine, shall we? On these pages, you'll find pages of TV shows, movies, Mexican movies, and more, including Hollywood movies. This page is the fleet info, meaning that the airline flies both the A320 and A321, including the rented planes. On this page are the simple 4 steps to access Viva Play. Here's the destination guide, which is called Tu Guía, also known as your guide in English. Here you will find many destinations to travel to, and with the airline you have an option called Flexibilidad, which is where you can change your name, date, or sell tickets online. Here I also brought my portable charger, which I do highly recommend to bring on board since the plane doesn't have any power outlets. Here's the Sabores Viva menu, which includes many options to buy, such as snacks, sandwiches, and drinks, including alcoholic beverages, and they can be paid using either credit or debit card. On the last page is the list of transportation and prices. The snack service has later started, but I didn't buy anything, so instead I bought 2 snacks which I'll show you on. Here we're now flying over Hidalgo.
Muchas gracias, que tenga un muy buen provecho.
Here I bought my own Pringles and gummy bears at Monterrey.
Ocho.
Let's go check out the front bathroom of the A320, shall we? Hey, what's up, everyone? This is the front bathroom of the A320 of VivaAerobus, also known as Avion Express Malta. And look in the mirror. Hello. And what we have here, and then we should get additional light. And how we do that? We lock the door, and then we have your hook. Here's the sink, which the water is still there. Here's soap. Here's your bin. And right here is the commode with your flush button, and here's the baby change station. And I am tall enough, and here's your air vent here. But there's toilet paper, and here is paper towels. And so yeah, that's pretty much it about the lavatory. There's your cigarette disposal. So, all right. Anyways, we're going back to our seat now. Let's head back to our seat now. You are still up in the air, and we are flying over Veracruz currently. Some disadvantages is that these seats don't recline, neither they have a headrest. You are suffering some turbulence mid-air. You are now descending in Oaxaca, and we are going below the altitude of 33,000 feet. As we are descending in Oaxaca, we are suffering some more turbulence and we're passing through the clouds.
Incluyendo los cigarrillos electrónicos hasta que lleguen a las zonas autorizadas para ello. Una vez más, recordamos que la tarjeta de seguridad localizada en el bolsillo delantero de su asiento ya contiene información relativa a su seguridad en caso de una evacuación de dejar su equipaje de mano a bordo.
As we are on our final approach, here's a great view of Oaxaca. You are making our final right U-turn and we will be landing on runway 01.
Estimados pasajeros, bienvenidos a Oaxaca. Por favor, permanezcan con su cinturón de seguridad abrochado hasta que se apague la señal luminosa del cinturón de seguridad. Los equipos electrónicos, incluidos los teléfonos móviles, deberán permanecer en modo avión hasta que se abran las puertas después del aterrizaje. Todos los demás equipos electrónicos que envíen señales Wi-Fi inalámbricas deberán permanecer apagados. Los ordenadores y dispositivos electrónicos de mayor tamaño deben estar apagados y guardados de forma segura en los compartimentos o bolsillos de los asientos hasta que se abra la puerta después del aterrizaje. Tengan en cuenta que es estrictamente prohibido fumar, incluidos los vape allowed, and do not forget to collect all your personal belongings, including travel documents, before leaving the aircraft. We remind you that smoking, including use of electronic cigarettes, is forbidden until you reach the designated smoking area. Passengers traveling with infants, we kindly request you to return infant seatbelts and life jackets upon the supervision. On behalf of the Captain and the rest of the crew, thank you for flying today with Viva.
We will be pulling into Gate 3.
De su asiento. Es importante que permanezcan sentados sin bajar equipaje de los compartimentos superiores hasta escuchar las indicaciones por parte de la tripulación. Una vez más, por favor, permanezcan sentados sin bajar equipaje de los compartimentos superiores hasta escuchar las indicaciones por parte de la tripulación. Muchas gracias, que tengan una excelente tarde.
In this part, this is deboarding VivaAerobus Airbus 320 aircraft flight 4072 from Monterrey to Oaxaca. Well everyone, that's going to wrap up the trip report video on VivaAerobus Airbus 320 aircraft operated by Avion Express Malta to Oaxaca. So be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what everybody thinks. So till then guys, thank you all for watching and see you in the next one.